How's it going, everyone? Arms here, and today we're not going to be doing any V4V stuff. We're going to be doing some redstone tutorial, which is a little bit different pace from the stuff that I've been doing before. And I designed this flower farm that I have here behind me. It's my own personal design. Excuse me, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. You know, feel free to critique me on anything that I did wrong, but it's super simple. You can do this pretty early on. It has good rates. It'll provide all the dye that you need depending on the place that you build it at. And also I've accumulated a handful of new subscribers. So if you guys are watching this video, thank you for checking out my channel and you know, liking my videos, or if you like them, or supporting me in any way that you can. I really appreciate it. And every comment and subscriber, not every subscriber that I see subscribes. What am I saying? But I see every single comment, and I try to interact with you guys as much as possible. So if you guys want to show some support, or if you know anyone that wants to build a super simple flower farm, you know, I don't know what just popped up on screen. I don't know if that came up in the recording or not. But if you guys just want to support me in any way, go ahead and share with your friends if you like the videos, or if you know anyone that likes redstone tutorials or farms or stuff like that. But yeah, with that being said, by the end of this, you will definitely know how to build a flower farm, because I'm going to be building it block by block with you guys. It'll be super easy to do, and hope you guys enjoy. Boom, now we are in the creative test world, and let's get started on building this farm. So I'm going to flash on screen all of the items and resources you guys are going to need for building the farm. So go ahead and take a screenshot or get all the materials ready, pause the video, whatever you need to do to build along, or you can come back later and rewatch the video if you really want to learn how to build it. So let's get right into it. So the first thing you're going to need to do is familiarize yourself with the mechanics of flower biomes if you're going to be building this flower farm in a flower biome. What I mean by that is the mechanics are just slightly different to any other biome in terms of spawning flowers. So this oxeye daisy here, for example, this is an oxeye daisy will spawn in this spot every single time except for grass. It has a chance to spawn grass, but no other flower type will spawn in this block here. It's all the same throughout. Same with this red tulip here. So you can basically pick and choose which flowers you want to farm, and it's not completely random. The only downside to that is that you don't get a mix of things. Like if you want everything, you're gonna have to find a really good spot. Like over here, for example, it has a really good variety of stuff. Not too good, but you're gonna have to build multiple farms, or you're gonna have to retrofit the farm to be smaller in order to build multiple farms to get all the dye colors that you want. But this farm is good for getting maybe 2 or 3 different dye colors depending on the spot that you pick. So now that you've picked out your spot, you're going to want to build up as high as you want to on the y-axis. And the reason for that is also because it doesn't matter what y-axis the flower is on. See, this flower will spawn on this block regardless of the y-axis. So if that makes sense. So after this, we're going to want to build a 14 by 19 grass block space for the flowers to spawn on. Let's enter super fast build mode for that. Okay, so apologies. In the time lapse, my math was off and I accidentally built it to 2 blocks short, so it's corrected now. Next thing you're gonna want to do is wait, what am I doing? Time, set, day. Oh, my mouse. I'm all over the place today. So next thing you're gonna want to do is take some building blocks, and on the shorter 14 side, you're going to want to build out 2 more. And you can use whatever blocks you want for this to make it fit your aesthetics, whatever surroundings you're trying to go for, or what atmospheric thing you're trying to go for. So let's do this real quick. The reason we're doing this is because we need room for redstone for the dispensers that are going to dispense water for the braking system. Okay, cool. So now that this is all finished, you're gonna want to pick a side, pick any side. It's kind of important though, because this is where your redstone is going to be running, and you're going to start from the end of the blocks you just built all the way down. Ooh, too fast. All the way down to the end. Too fast again. It's dispensing that way, and then you're gonna evenly divide it by 2 blocks each time. So 1, 2. Boink. Ooh, that's not what I want. 1, 2. Doink. 1, 2. Doink. 1, 2. Doink. So you should have 5 dispensers on each side. So let's do that to the other side as well. So this side, we're facing the left on this side. So we're gonna put our 1 here. Upside down again. Oops. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. And boom. So it's going to be a little bit offset, but that's okay. So let's count this out. So the reason we're going to have the dispensers right here is because we're going to have water buckets in the dispensers, dispensing the water at pretty much the exact tick after the bone meal dispenses the flowers underneath. So let's count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that water is going to flow all the way to there. That's just a marker right now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that water is going to flow all the way over there. So that means you're going to take your hole right here, and you're going to dig that so that items can flow in the hole. Oops. And we're going to edit this later, because the way the water flows, it doesn't flow exactly in a straight 8 pattern because the way the dispensers are set up. But that's actually a good thing, and I'll get to that later. Alrighty, the next step is going to be building the platform below so we can start building up the redstone for the dispensers that will dispense the bone meal. So you're going to place 2 temporary blocks, 3rd building block underneath that, and break the temporary blocks, and you're basically going to make the same platform underneath this that you are going to make with the dirt blocks. What am I? Did that sound right? You're going to make a carbon copy platform with that, with the bottom, except it's not carbon copy. Anyways, you're going to make another platform the same size underneath of the dirt, I mean. Okay, now this platform is complete, and we're going to start mapping out where we're going to put our dispensers underneath before we put in the redstone. So let's go up on top here. We're going to go 2 out from the dispenser here. So 1, 2, and probably 1 over. We're going to break that block. So that way we know where to put the dispenser down there, so we don't have to do a bunch of math in our head. Then you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Put 1 there. Actually, let me do a little bit of math here in my head. So let's do 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. All right. So then we're gonna go 2 blocks out and offset it by 1, just like that. And if you're following along with the video, it shouldn't be too difficult. Actually, we're gonna offset it from this side. There we go. So it should look something like that, and then you're going to repeat the process with the same side. Now, to those experienced players out there, this might look like an overkill amount of dispensers, and you are absolutely correct. But it doesn't waste bone meal in the way that you think it does, or unless you already know. But basically, if the dispenser can't use the bone meal and it's activated, it will not waste the bone meal. So let's say this one dispenses bone meal, and since this one is right next to it, it won't dispense bone meal because this area has already been bone mealed. So you can just keep flipping the lever over and over again. But you can cut down on the amount of dispensers if you want to in this process. Alright, so the next step will be to put down our dispensers. So we're going to put down a temporary block dispenser for each hole. Just like this. So what's going to happen is the redstone is going to power the block beneath the dispenser, which will power the dispenser. And it's a two block tall space, so that you have room to work around in, and it's not too straining to yourself. Okie dokie, so now we got all of our dispensers in place. We're going to start laying down some redstone for these dispensers in a second. Alright, sorry about that. I had a brain fart and had to think about what I was doing there for a second. But you're going to take redstone dust and run it all along the edge over here. I think I need to build the platform out one more. I think so. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Sorry, I messed up. Pretending like I didn't mess up. But if you guys have seen my other videos, you're probably pretty used to me messing up or being lazy with stuff. So that'll probably be next episode, is cleaning up our base at V for V. Probably be a good idea. Alright, now that we have this redstone line going all the way up to the last row of dispensers, you can put down observers, and you're going to want to face it so the output is facing that way, so that way we can power the dispensers with the output of this observer detecting the redstone dust. So we're going to do that with every single one. Boom, boom. You only need 4 right here. Boom, boom. So then you're going to take redstone dust, redstone dust, redstone dust, redstone dust to each one of the blocks down below. Now you're going to take repeater, repeat it into that, redstone dust, repeater, repeat it into that, redstone dust, repeater, boom. Actually, do I need that many? Hold on. I need to go look at my build again. Alright, so I took a look at my build before, and that is what I did before. I don't know why I designed it like this. I mean, I guess you could make it more simple, but this is just the way we're gonna stick with, because it's worked for me. So, oops. Oh, help! I'm bad at building, guys. Alright, so all that has been placed down, so let's just give it a quick little test. We should hear the dispensers click, because there's nothing inside them. So let's put down this real quick and update it. And there they go. They all click pretty rapidly in succession. So that's pretty cool. Now that we got that working, let's move on to the water setup and braking system. Alright, so the next step is pretty simple. You're just going to want to go to each dispenser and put a water bucket in every single one. It doesn't matter which space you put it in. As long as you just put it in there, it'll dispense the water the way you need it to. Okay, just put the last water bucket in this dispenser here. And while we're here, we can start on the redstone wiring on how we're going to power all these dispensers to dispense the water. So basically what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put an observer right there, just like that. So it will detect the last dispenser. And this is very important. You're going to want to put the dispenser or the observer on the very last dispenser that fires, which would be either this one or one of the ones on the end. So that way the water doesn't trigger prematurely, and if it triggers prematurely, then it won't dispense any bone meal, and you pretty much won't use any. So let's just put it there, and then we'll wire it up to the top, just like so. Actually, so you just need to put some redstone dust up here. Oh, hold on. No, this is good. This is actually good. We're gonna put the redstone. It's not what I wanted. I'll have to fix something in a second. I just realized I'm dumb. I just gotta bring it up around here. No big issues whatsoever. So let's make sure that this signal is not stronger than 15, because the pulse will only go up to 15 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So then let's just put a repeater after there. And then we're going to basically be doing that all the way through and powering each of the dispensers that way. So as long as your redstone signal is not longer than 15, or I don't know what I'm saying. Just put a frickin' put one of these redstone repeaters in between before you reach 15 blocks with your redstone. So we're gonna do that all the way to the end over there, and then you're going to want to build out this way. You're gonna want to build another. I forgot to add this earlier, but you're gonna want to build another layer outside here. Here. Actually, you're gonna want to build 2 layers. Sorry, I should have told you this at the very beginning. Now you're backtracking and you're mad at me. I'm sorry. Really, really do apologize. So that's all taken care of now. So now we're going to run the redstone all the way out this way. Make sure you're putting repeaters down every once in a while so that the strength is now no longer than 15. You can double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Might as well just put one down. 14. Alright. And then might as well just put one down here. Boom. And then do the same thing you did on the other side with this setup. Sorry, I'm going brain dead today. I don't know what's wrong with me, you guys. And I probably need to put like a repeater like right here or something. It doesn't really have to. Why did I put repeaters right there? I meant to put redstone. Help me, you guys. I'm brain dead. I'm some brain dead beans right here. One thing really quickly before you even think of activating these dispensers, before you even think of it, what happens to redstone when water goes on top of redstone? Any guesses? Yep, that's right. It breaks. So you're going to want to fence this off from the rest of the redstone. And then you're probably going to want to make it too high, because if a flower is right here and it breaks, it'll jump right over that wall. Frickin' flowers jumping over walls and stuff. So you're going to want to fence it off pretty good. Once again, you can use whatever blocks you would like right here to keep the flowers from jumping all crazy and whatnot. But wait, there's more mayhem. Even though you walled it off, you still don't want to activate it yet because, well, actually, you know, you'd be safe because it's 8 blocks. So, I mean, I guess you'd be safe, but you still want to break the blocks down here. So you're going to go boink, 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 and boink. all the way to the end here. Actually, put one right there. And then once you've done that, so you've identified your space, you're going to want to make this, break all 5 of these blocks all the way down. And this will be the area for our collection system. Alright, let's give this puppy a whirl. What do you guys say? Boom and boom. What went wrong? Something went wrong. Did I put a repeater backwards? Oh, you know what? I probably need a lever. Hold on. Let's get a lever real quick. Ba-boom pow. Alright. Alright. Redstone signal's not reaching that far. Oh. I forgot a very crucial part. You guys, you need to put a redstone repeater right between there so it reaches all the way to the end. Alright. And remember... What the heck? Excuse-moi? And it's gonna activate the rest of them. Okay. Alright, alright. Also, I forgot to mention you can fill in these dirt blocks too. You guys, this is my first redstone tutorial. Please, please, please give me a break. Alright, troubleshooting is fixed. Had to fix a couple things because this right here was not powering all the way to the end, and some of the things weren't getting powered over there. I unnecessarily put a repeater here because I thought the signal wasn't reaching for some reason, but it turns out I just didn't put the water in the dispensers. So now I'm excited. I can't play Minecraft, you guys. All right, we're gonna test this thing out. So you should hear the dispensers, and in quick succession you should see the water flowing. Now, why does it have this really weird zipper pattern? Good question. But wherever you see grass blocks that are not covered by water, you're just gonna break them. And be careful about the redstone downstairs, of course. You definitely wouldn't want it to pour all over your redstone that you just put down. Alright, so now that you got this cool little zipper pattern thing, you're going to want to go down here and build your collection system down below this part right here. And you don't really have to worry about items dropping on the edge too much, because I don't really see it happening because it's one block that way. Except for maybe back here, because the water physics, it might just fall right onto there. So we can try and fix that up real quick by putting those edges there. And we can do this. You don't really need to do it, but I guess we can. Let's just fill in the whole... We're going to want to set this back. Like that. Just like that, folks. You're going to want to fill in the back so nothing flies out. Just like that. And you're going to build down as much as you want to. You can even, after a while, you can even leave it just a big long empty space. If you make this way in the air, which I don't really see the point in doing that, but you can basically just make this go as long as you want. So then you're going to put a temporary block there, break that, then you're going to build on top of that. And I'll show you guys why this has to be 5 wide in a second. It has to do with the water physics. So then you're just going to build all the way out here. Like, I don't know how to describe building really, you guys. Maybe I need to work on that. Let's just ignore everything that I'm saying and go into super fast build mode. What do you say? Alright, now we have this little chamber down here. And you can have a little bit of freedom on this, depending on what you want to do. Basically, you're going to go to one side of this. It doesn't matter. But you're going to go to one side and count out 8 blocks. 8 blocks, sorry. My pronunciation of 8 was really weird. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And after that 8th block, you're going to carve a gap in here. And then you're also going to carve it again on the other side so that you can put ice there. So let's grab some ice real quick. Specifically packed ice. There we go. Boom. Let's get rid of... Oh. Jeez. Let's get rid of the water bucket. I needed the water bucket, actually. Let's keep the water bucket. So we're going to... Boom. Put that ice there. Just like that. And then next we're going to need some signs. So let's look those up real quick. Signs in plural. Cheese. And you're going to put the signs 1 block above that so the water does not flow past. Boom. So that way that's okay if it looks like that. And you're going to put a water bucket on either corner. So that way it gets pushed in that direction regardless of where it's going. And so you're going to do the same thing on this side. You're going to put 2 water blocks like that, and then maybe another water block in the middle just to even it out. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. So that way, when any of your items fall down here, they will always flow to this little gap right here. Alright, so the next step is going to be adding in the official collection system. So you can build this as far down as you want to. I'm going to build it all the way down to the ground for easiness of the situation here. And then you're going to build out 8 blocks if you want to. 3, up to 8 blocks, I should say. So let's just do it like that. Build a little flat platform. Get out of here, flower. We're going to have enough of you later. And then you're going to want to build an extra floor there, but leave that space open. You're going to find a hopper. Hopper. I spelled hopper wrong, guys. That's my issue. So then you're going to get your hopper and you're going to find a chest. This video is all over the place. Apologize. Jeez. Boom, boom, double chest. You're going to crouch click that hopper into that chest. You're going to find some stairs. Boom, boom. Don't need the dispenser no more. You're going to put the stairs on top of the chest. And then you're going to... Wait, I'm in creative mode. Then you're going to put the water bucket flowing onto the hopper. So that way, items fall down here. Items fall into this crack. Items fall into the hopper. Hopper flows items into the chest. So this thing is pretty much all set up and ready to go, besides loading the bone meal into the dispensers. So I'm going to do that real quick and show you guys how well this thing works. Okay, so I loaded up the bone meal, wired up this lever here so you can see exactly what's going on. So all you got to do now is just boom, flick the lever, boom, flick the lever. The only problem is you don't want to get rid of the water too fast or else it won't break much of it. Like that. You just want to let the water go. And if you're clever enough, you can make a timer to let this thing go off just on its own. So I'm gonna use a full stack of bone meal in each dispenser to show you guys what the rates are like, and then I'll be right back. Alrighty, used up all the bone meal, and we got a little Spidey in our farm right here. But let's check out these rates. That's not bad at all for, excuse me, for all the stacks of bone meal that we use. So, and if you're just playing like a, too loud. You're too loud. Kill at E. Oh. Oh, big fail. All right, so I can't find where I was before. The farm, I lost the farm, you guys. But anyways, if you guys saw what was in that chest, those rates are pretty good. If you're playing just like a solo survival world where you're not playing too intense or anything like that, that'll be all the dye that you need depending on where you place it. So it's not bad at all. So with all that being said, since this was my first kind of redstone farm tutorial guide kind of thing, I'd appreciate some feedback or critique the redstone that I did, or any sort of feedback in general would be nice. So that being said, until next time, bye bye.